Arriving at Western in 1942, Jack Fairs has been described as one of the finest athletes to pass through the corridors of the university. Playing for the Mustang basketball, hockey, and tennis teams, he captured an intercollegiate singles tennis championship for Western and shined as a two-way player on the football team. At a time when the regular intercollegiate football schedule was suspended, new head coach John Metris kept football alive with an exhibition schedule playing American schools and Canadian military squads. The 1942 season consisted of only 2 games, but Fairs' impact was immediate as the Free Press reported him to scintillate again at the plunging and forward pass attack. In 1943, the season saw Western take on the Canadian Grey Cup champions RCAF Hurricanes, and in a rough and hard-fought victory against the Hamilton Navy squad, the newspaper account reported that Western stood up well under the fistic bombardment. In fact, they retaliated with gusto. During the 1944 season, Fairs, the team's leading star from the half position, played in a unique doubleheader, helping Western defeat the Montreal Donnacona football squad 3-1 in an afternoon match. He donned his baseball equipment, backstopping his Welland Semi-Pro Ball Club to the Ontario Baseball Championships that evening while playing with an injured knee. Catching for former Major League 20-game winner Sal Magley, the 21-year-old Fairs was named the most valuable player of the entire league. Upon graduation in 1946, the chemistry student completed his master's degree at Columbia University, and despite numerous Major League Baseball offers, returned to teach and coach at Western. In 1947, he began a coaching career unequaled in Canadian sports history. Teaching in the newly developed Western Physical Education Department, the 24-year-old Fairs joined Metris football staff as backfield coach, becoming Coach Metris' right-hand man. While coaching and teaching, Fairs signed on with the London Majors baseball team, helping them win the North American Sandlot Championship, defeating Fort Wayne. That was in 1948. In 1952, he became the head coach of Western's intermediate football team, the Colts, a junior varsity club that acted as a farm system for the senior squad, developing young freshmen and underclassmen, playing other intermediate squads from across the province. In 1956, Fairs guided the Colts to the Intermediate Intercollegiate Championship title, defeating OAC. Fairs' contribution to the Mustang football program was described in the London Free Press when the possibility of Fairs taking the McGill head coaching job arose, stating he's one of the top men in the physical education department and has much to do with the success of the upcoming talent on the freshman team or as a backfield coach with the Mustangs. In the meantime, the multi-talented Fairs also coached the Mustang Colt basketball program with much success for a period of 17 years. In 1955, he developed and coached the London Junior Tennis Recreation Program, a multi-level program starting with the London elementary schools and eventually producing dozens of U.S. scholarship players and a Canadian Davis Cup team member. After being on football sidelines for 19 years, Fairs stepped away from his coaching responsibilities in 1965, a span that included his association with 6 Yates Cup championship teams and the 1959 national title. In 1963, Jack Fairs became coach of the Western squash team, a position he holds today. After 45 years of leading the squash program, he's responsible for 35 OUA team titles, 26 OUA individual championships, 2 NCAA team titles, 2 NCAA singles championships, and currently holds a 26 consecutive OUA championship team title streak. Not to be constrained to only coaching one sport, Fairs coached minor league age group baseball in the London and Chatham area, winning 4 Ontario championships, acted as the director of intramural athletics, and even coached the Western fishing team, taking the Mustang anglers to the North American Intercollegiate Game Fishing Championship in Nova Scotia during the 1970s. Honored by the Canadian Football League with its Medallion and Coaching Achievement Award certificate, the 3M 50-Year Coaching Award, Jack was named London's 1991 Sportsman of the Year and resides in the NCAA Squash Association, W Club, Tillsonburg, Chatham, and London Sports Halls of Fame. An institution at Western for over half a century, Jack has produced national champions in football, tennis, and squash. A jack of all trades in the athletic world, Jack Fairs is a respected teacher, mentor, athlete, researcher, builder, and coach. Jack Fairs, truly a Mustang legend.